I truly appreciate the time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions. I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Healing trauma and pain, overcoming obstacles, hold on 1 second, allowing yourself to maintain, not hurting yourself with your own words. Getting self-destruct, becoming your worst enemy another day. You understood boundaries, you understood self-reflecting and going within, understand loving yourself, not to hurt yourself with your own words. You allowed yourself to be patient with yourself. You allowed yourself to be patient with yourself, even when you got lost in your words, to believe in your faith that hold on 1 second, regardless of who gave up on you during your journey, overlooked you, paid you out to be the villain next story. You still allowed yourself to elevate. Hold on 1 second. You didn't lose yourself in someone else's words when they put you in competition. Elevation looks good on you when it comes to confidence. Coming out your comfort zone, you wasn't going the you wasn't going the wrong direction, even when you got lost in your own words, to believe in your faith. You mad and you're worthy. And having self-love for yourself is not a crime. So don't get discouraged because someone doesn't know how to be their authentic self. And you know how to show up and be your authentic self every single day in the most healthiest way. Elevation looks good on you. They will never understand the flow when it comes to your love language, the rhythm of your beat, that the heart, it beats for yourself. That self-love, looking in the mirror, that you're beautiful, you're handsome, you are worthy. Regardless if you got lost in your words, you still stood up for yourself today, allowing yourself to believe in your faith. Regardless who wasn't rooting for you, you still chose you not to overlook you. You overcame so many obstacles, you almost lost you. You mad and you're worthy. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. And I say that respectfully. I am Naya, genuine love, respect. Confidence is looking good on you today. How do I heal if I don't know where to start? I couldn't even relate to if I heard myself my own words. I wasn't out here playing with sport in a toxic way. Energy harvesting off innocent people's energy, playing with sport in a toxic way, trying to destiny swipe with folks. Nah, I was moving comfortably. I was in my own lane, understanding my existence. But hold on 1 second. I didn't understand that last testimony. I got lost and I was bent out of shape. I was trying to make sense of it. I had to understand my reality, the lesson I truly wanted to learn. I kept overlooking myself when it came to relating to what I just missed out on that last lesson. My content is not for everyone. It's not. You ever felt like you kept going in circles? You couldn't relate to a love language to go within, to understand your own existence. You got lost in your own pain, but you was willing to overcome, to understand your own reality, how things can truly change. I love me. I love me, but I lost me. I love me, but I was willing to find me. I lost me in words that folks couldn't see my vision, let alone I couldn't get discouraged another day. I had to understand that last testimony, that I am worthy to believe in my faith. I understood the obstacles that was placed in front of me. It truly had me bent out of shape. I was hurting myself with my own words, but hold on 1 second, my dreams truly came true. I found peace within, understanding patience when it came to time and day, understanding, hold on 1 second, I just overcame when I least expected. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. It's not. A love language that they couldn't relate to. You wasn't running from your past. That energy is different. You understood what certain obstacles closing your life for the right reasons. You didn't reject yourself another day. You didn't need validation for certain folks because they didn't understand and respect you. Understanding the love language why you chose you. You chose you. Do you know what it feels like to overcome that last obstacle when it came to that last testimony? When you said that, hold on 1 second, I want to be the best self vision of myself. You ever got choked up in your own words, only to get discouraged another day, only to realize that, hold on 1 second, am I even going the right direction? I believe in me, but hold on 1 second, I still feel like I'm having a blur vision. I still feel like I'm having a blur vision. You ever had that blur vision where you woke up so motivated, understanding your reality to hold on 1 second, I don't want to endure pain another day. I had to heal those wounds that was holding me back, childhood trauma. It went into my adulthood, but hold on 1 second, I choose me not to become my own worst enemy. I'm practicing what I'm preaching, showing up for me to understand my love language when it comes to rotation. I'm catching my blessings right to left. I'm catching my blessings right to left. You ever got lost in your own words, but you still was being patient with time when it came to change? You kept moving forward. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Certain folks would never understand how you got out of bed today. They was playing with spoken in a toxic way to make you feel like you're supposed to become your own worst enemy. but you truly overcame. It took you time, but you understood change. It took you time, but you still showed up, allowing yourself to endure more pain. Hold on one second. You understood the reality when it came to change. I love language that they couldn't relate to, mentally showing up for you. You still being patient with you. Hold on one second. I love language that they couldn't relate to. I choose me when they overlooked me. I choose me when they gave up on me. I choose me to believe in my faith, why I am worthy. I am worthy of choosing me. I knew I wasn't playing a game that day. I understood I had to come out my comfort zone because I had to take life serious another day. You ever took life not serious and only to realize to hold on one second? If I choose me, how would my life turn out to be? You just have those moments where you get discouraged and you feel like you're not taking life serious, but only to realize you were just only hurting yourself with your own words because everybody in the back was truly rooting for you because you was truly being faithful to you, allowing yourself to see existence, loving you, something that they couldn't relate to, why you chose you. You ever sat within sitting, actually feeling your feelings, trying to cope what you just endured, but you wore a mask so well, certain folks will never understand what you overcame, but you still chose yourself to see another day. Yo, that energy is different. Self love feels different on everybody. But when it came to your boundaries, you wasn't trying to hurt nobody. You understood time and change and growth. That hold on one second, I am worthy of choosing me. It didn't matter if I got lost in my words, because one day I knew at the end of the day, regardless who wasn't rooting for me, I knew I would have the right people pouring into me. The energy is different. When you truly feel like you need validation, but you just needed the right people around you, not folks that had hidden agendas to psych you at your conscience when it came to your free will, let alone put you in competition. When you was never part of their race, you understood your vision when it came to your reality. Hold on one second, I didn't have to endure pain. You ever feel like you was just truly alone and nobody heard you? They overlooked you. It wasn't more so them laughing at your pain. It was more so, hold on one second. When is folks who are actually gonna relate? You hear me, you see me. Sometimes when people deal with depression, they feel hopeless. They feel like there's nobody around them. And sometimes in certain situations, you can have folks around you all day long, but you still feel alone. But only for you to realize, hold on one second. You was going the right way this whole entire time, believing in your faith. You believed in your faith to understand patience. You believed in your faith and prayed for everything that you asked for was actually becoming in your existence. You asked for all the right people to be by your side. You asked for clarity for the right direction. Are you going the right direction when it comes to choosing? Only for you to realize you had to stop hurting you. I'm not a genuine love respect, and my content is not for everyone. Everybody's love language is different when it comes to choosing themselves, overcoming what they've been through, especially when you feel like folks don't hear you. You wasn't looking for a handout. You just needed somebody to sit by your side and say, hold on one second. I'm truly proud of you. The energy is different. Sometimes it's okay for people to look in and say, you know what? I'm proud of you today. It's okay for someone to look in and say, I love you today. It's okay for someone to say, I actually respect you today. You don't know what someone is mostly going through, regardless at the end of the day upbringing. But they still chose themselves. And you will never understand what they just truly overcame, dealing with depression, understanding their existence. They may not look like what they're going through, but overcoming pain, they allow themselves to choose themselves, even when they got lost in their words. I'm not aging on respect. Always be yourself. Never feel like you're wrong for expressing yourself. And especially when you don't have malicious intentions to bring harm towards innocent people, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And you're not out here playing with sport in a toxic way. You're not out here energy harvesting off innocent people's energy. You're not out here trying to destiny swipe up folks. You're just trying to balance life itself. Don't ever feel like you're expressing yourself to the wrong person, because when the right person walks into your life, they hear you, they see you, and they respect you, and they don't have malicious intentions to trauma bond you. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. You may not be able to express yourself to certain individuals, when it comes to the health department, loving yourself. But trust and believe the right people, when they walk into your life, they truly going to respect you and treat you right, not to make you uncomfortable, because everybody has a past. And especially when a real person at the end of the day, they're not running from their past. They understood what they've been through. They understood why trials and tribulations was brought into their life for all the right reasons. They understood why certain doors in their life was closed for all the right reasons. They didn't reject themselves another day. They understood elevation when it came to growth, because action spoke louder than words, and they wasn't trying to dim your light. When the right people walk into your life, they don't look at you like competition. They don't look at you as to, hey, I'm going to hate on you today. Nah, that's not how they're looking at you. Because when real people walk into your life, regardless if they're a boss or not, they want you to elevate, become your best self vision of yourself. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. When folks is truly far from a haters, they not here to discourage you, paint you out to be the villain in their story. They truly want you to elevate. You overcame so many obstacles. You know what you've been through that day, but you are still worthy of choosing you. And especially when you have to have malicious intentions, you have to put your hands on nobody, let alone disrespect somebody. They paint you out to be the person that was trying to get out of pocket, or because you spoke up for yourself. But when the right people hear you, they're not here to overlook you. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Some people have a hard time expressing themselves. It's never a right or wrong way to express yourself as long as you're being respectful. And I say that respectfully. Some people don't understand when certain individuals have a high pitch of a tone. Some individuals can understand to relate to it, but some individuals, hold on one second. I still haven't dealt with my trauma yet. And you're doing too much. And you're making me feel uncomfortable. Everybody's walk of life is different, but it's called respect. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. You held in so much emotions, and it necessarily doesn't have to deal with trauma. But when you just need that one specific person just to hear you and actually acknowledge you, to respect you, everything that you pray for is coming into your life. And I say that respectfully, because you've been moving accordingly, and you are deserving of the right people pouring into you. Those empty cups that you was overflowing. I mean, those empty cups that you was overflowing, but it was one-sided when it came to their mental state, because you was overflowing their cups and they couldn't meet you halfway. They couldn't respect you. They took your kindness or weakness. They paint you out to be the villain in their story. But hold on one second. You was never competition when it came to your neighbor. You understood the elevation and respect your neighbor. But they wanted you to get out of character, out of pocket. But hold on one second. You never told one lie when it came to your neighbor. The hate and the jealousy was really real. You almost got discouraged because folks couldn't respect you, let alone they was disrespecting you out loud to see you frown, but you understood to maintain your smile. Realizing everybody wasn't supposed to be part of your journey. And when you least expect it, the right people will pour into you, and it's going to be an equal exchange, overflowing each other's cups with balance when it comes to respect, loyalty. Hold on one second. You truly overcame pain, uplifting each other, showing each other that, hold on one second, yes, you are worthy. Sometimes it's hard to express yourself to certain individuals, and especially when you're just going through life lessons itself, or you're just going through life. But you are worthy of the right people being into your life, and flowing and pouring into your cup. You are worthy of it. And I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form, because my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. That is fine. That relationship that didn't work out? Yeah, you must have been a crasher at the moment, but hold on one second. You wasn't trying to hurt nobody. They forgot to mention when you was overflowing a cup with love and respect and being loyal to them. They had one foot in one door, one foot in the other door, manipulating folks at the end of the day with hidden agendas. All because of the fact you spoke up for yourself and you couldn't deal with the pain anymore another day. Yeah, you became a crash out because someone couldn't keep it real with you. They was trying to separate your conscience when it came to your free will. Had you feel like, hold on one second, am I even worthy? That unhealthy relationship that didn't work out. He was a crash out. They cheated on you. They manipulated you. They made you feel like you wasn't worthy. You was that person's ideal person. Only if they actually knew, because you actually went within and actually meant what you said that day. I'm willing to heal. I'm willing to change me, not for you, but for me. And if you're gonna be part of the journey, that's okay. But trust and believe you ain't gotta sneak this me. Because folks will put you in a situation, oh, I don't like the fact that you loving yourself properly. I'm jealous of the fact that you know how to tie your shoe differently. This type of stuff truly does happen. Folks will never tell you at the end of the day how they actually experience and what that experience actually took place. You ever experience somebody and then you hear the words that's coming out their mouth, you trying to figure out your train of thought, like, hold on 1 second. I was in a relationship with you. I showed up for you, but you shortchanged me. So I had to find me so I wouldn't be the issue. You never told me to get my life together. I was choosing me at the end of the day because I saw a vision that you couldn't relate to, being by my side. You ever told somebody that you was getting your life together when you was in a relationship, and you told them if they was gonna be by your side, they was gonna be by your side. But when God gave you that exit date, that energy just hits different. It came with boundaries. It came with self love. It came with I'm not self destructing myself another day. Becoming my own worst enemy, I had to overcome the pain. They would never understand a love language, allow you to relate. That hold on 1 second. I wasn't doing it for likes and just let on cloud chasing, only to come to find out you was playing with sport and attacks away, trying to make me feel like I was supposed to be bent out of shape. You was doing come to me spells, all types of stuff, while you was having your cake and eating it too. This type of stuff does really happen. What happened to you? Because everybody's walk of life is different. You'll be so lucky if you get that right person to walk into your life to love you properly with no hidden agendas. You know, the one that ain't got to play with spell work in a toxic way. The one that ain't got to energy harvest off your energy. You know, the one that ain't got to try to destiny swipe with you because this type of stuff does happen. You chose you to understand growth and you were not running from your past. How your past would try to humiliate you, how your past would try to blackmail you because you knew how to show up for them. But then they take your most vulnerable moments and display it as hold on 1 second. Because I can't get my way with you, because you have boundaries today, I'm going to disrespect you because I have controlling issues. Yeah, I want you to get your life together, but I wanted you to do it so I can manipulate you in my process. I didn't want you to get your life together and move on with your life. Some people have that type of mindset, but you was only moving accordingly. When it came to growth, action spoke loud in words. You had to dismiss yourself. You actually was in a relationship a little bit too longer than you were supposed to, but you still always chose you. You ever been in a relationship where someone actually meant what they said and said what they said that day? I am jealous of you, and they said it out loud. And you trying to figure out your train of thought as to how? I'm overflowing your cup. I'm meeting you halfway. I'm loving you properly. How can you be jealous of me? Only to realize that someone was dealing with insecurities. All because of the fact that you knew how to be your authentic self, something that they couldn't be, was set free, was loving themselves properly, to find peace within and better themselves. And hold on 1 second, you truly understood your healing process, why you showed up for you. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. That is fine. But I say this respectfully. When the right person walks into your life, when it comes to your love language, they're not going to humiliate you. They're not going to blackmail you. They're not going to paint you out to be the villain of their story. They're going to protect your heart, even when y'all separate. Someone truly can still move forward without disrespecting you, having anything to say. Because why? For what? They fall from miserable, and they ain't got to go back and forth with you because they was never the enemy in the first place. Someone loved you, it didn't work out. Someone respected you, it didn't work out. But they understood that hold on 1 second. I truly still want you to grow as an individual, to love yourself properly. And I wish you well with no hidden agendas. That energy is different. Someone truly got you paying attention because you still love yourself. My content is not for everyone. Some people don't want you to elevate faster than them. And it's sad to say it has to be someone that you dealt with in your past. I mean, that doesn't even live in your reality today. But when you come across the right one, they wish you well. It doesn't matter how long y'all been separated or not. They're going to wish you well still in your journey. They may even say, you know what? If I see you in passing, I may just say congratulations because you know why? It may not have worked out for me, but I hope it works out with you with somebody else. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. And when the right one walks into your life, everything that you pray for, when it comes to common sense, everything that you overcame, someone actually hears you and respects you, like, okay, well, you actually changed. And I'm getting the best self vision of you because you love yourself today. Someone didn't make you change. You changed for the better for yourself to understand your worth. It's maybe things that your past don't even know that. Hold on one second. You a truly creative person. Wow, you're an artist. You're an actor. You can cook. Like it's certain things at the end of the day that you allow hobbies to become. Hold on one second. A 9 to 5, or you allow yourself to truly go within to be in tune with who you are, and nobody motivated you to be yourself. You showed up for you. And when you show up for you, can't nobody take credit for that. The relationship didn't work out. It didn't work out for all the right reasons. Thank you. Have a nice day. But you had to show up for you. So no, never allow someone to make themselves feel like they gave you the opportunity or they gave you the okay to be yourself. Because you have to get up every single day and deal with you. You have to get up every day, single day, and apply pressure to become your best self vision of you. Don't nobody else is able to do that but you. Yeah, that unhealthy relationship didn't work out. You could have been miserable. You could have been all types of stuff, depressed or whatever the case may be, but you chose not to. You didn't allow that to stop your growth. You chose you. A love language they couldn't relate to. Boundaries, self-reflecting, wasn't no apology because it wasn't no hidden agendas. You understood that certain folks will never take accountability for their actions, what they did to you that day. Of course, they're gonna paint you out to be the villain, but hold on one second. You was able to recognize your smile, to see yourself frown, maintain. Hold on one second, but you just overcame, not becoming your worst enemy another day. Self love looks good on you. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. And I say this respectfully. If anybody ever comes into your life and disrespects you and say, "Oh well, that's why they're the only one that they're the only one reaching out to you when it comes to birthdays. Oh, you better be lucky I'm reaching out to you, or whatever the case may be." Don't ever get discouraged. And I say that respectfully because that's the most disrespectful thing that someone can ever do. And especially if you're in a relationship or you're about to be in a separation or whatever the case may be. If someone truly wants to show up for you, they're not going to throw it in your face. If someone truly wants to show up for you, they're going to actually respect you. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day with no hidden agendas. Because when the right one walks into your life, they're here to protect your heart. When the right one walks into your life, they're here to respect you. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. So never allow someone to make you feel because they got controlling issues. Oh, well, I did that. No, they did not. They didn't help you do anything. You started that book because you wanted to start that book. You started that career because you wanted to start that career. You had your own creativities when it came to ideas. Regardless of the manipulation, the blackmail they did doing behind closed doors, you chose yourself every single day to apply that pressure. So never get discouraged, and I say that respectfully. Never allow someone to make you feel like you have to live in fear. My content is not for everyone. And true love is not manipulation. It's not. And especially when an individual is not running from their past. My content is not for everybody. And loving yourself is not a crime. You matter and you are worthy. I'm not and I respect. When you truly understand time, you understand growth. Understand, hold on one second, elevation looks different on everybody. But you wasn't doing it for likes and this little cloud chasing. He wasn't out here playing with spoken in a toxic way, energy harvesting off innocent people's energy, let alone trying to destiny swipe of folks. That energy is different. I love language that certain folks couldn't relate to. Why you truly went within to choose you, not to overlook you. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. And be mindful and wise when staying in a relationship a little bit too longer than what you're supposed to. When someone says that they're jealous of you, walk away. There's no reason to stay in a relationship longer than you're supposed to. And I say that respectfully. Certain individuals would never express, hey, well, I did say I was jealous of this person. Some people would not say that because they would be embarrassed to tell the third party, hey, well, I got something to kind of say to you. I forgot to mention, I did say that to them. Like, yeah, I did say that. Like, I did say it out loud. Like, I'm jealous of them. You should never be in a relationship with someone that's jealous of you. Never. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. You should never be in a relationship with someone that's jealous of you. And if someone can vocally say, hey, I'm jealous of you, be mindful and wise at the end of the day. It may not just work out. It may not. Because someone that's envy over you, and because you're yourself and you know how to be your authentic self or whatever character traits you have, they're gonna drain you. And then they're gonna paint you out to be the villain of the story. Because why? You spoke up. In a relationship, it's common sense. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you're supposed to communicate. And if you can't communicate with somebody, there's no reason to be in that relationship. There's no reason. And then what happens is when you're verbally able to communicate with somebody, when you first start talking to them, if you can't maintain that, stop bothering the mindset of an innocent person only to embarrass them or humiliate them or to disrespect them out loud. Because of the fact that when you're in a relationship, you should be able to express yourself. Good days, bad days, and misunderstanding days. And if you feel like someone is doing too much by expressing themselves on the topic that you mentioned or something that you got going on, and they're not disrespecting you in any way or shape or form, I say this respectfully, innocent person. Don't even waste your time and day anymore moving forward. Because all you're going to continue to do is drain yourself and make yourself go into that mindset of going into depression, making your mindset go into that mindset of having anxiety while someone is just sitting back just laughing at you, trying to humiliate you, saying something is wrong with you, and that was never the case. They led you on for all this time, only to realize that, hold on one second, I wasn't trying to relapse off of life. I really wanted to love myself, let alone be there for you. But I realized at the end of the day, the communication wasn't there, so I had to part ways. Never stay in a relationship longer than you're supposed to. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. Some people are used to the verbal abuse, and some people walk away. And it's not a crime to walk away, regardless of how long you've been with somebody, because it gets played out and it gets tiring. It gets overwhelming. You want someone to pour into you, not discourage you. You want someone to uplift you, not drain you. It's two different energies, and I say that respectfully. Someone sees you up when it comes to your vibration, and they're like, "Why are you so happy in the morning? Why are you so bubbly in the morning?" You ever been that type of person? Like when you first start talking to somebody and went from a year to two or whatever the case may be, 3 years, and you still had that same energy from when you first started talking to them. And they start complaining about why. Why you got so much energy in the morning time? Why you so loving in the morning time? Why? Doesn't matter if it's day or night. Why you so loving? Why you so caring? Why you so respectful? When you get red flags as to you being your authentic self and that's doing too much for somebody, walk away. Do not hurt yourself any more than what you are going to allow yourself to. Because the same way you thought that you got that person in the beginning, evidently they don't want to be in the relationship. They don't. Because you're bothering them, you're triggering something within them because of the fact that you're acknowledging, hey, I'm willing to meet you halfway. Hey, I don't know what you're going through mentally, but I'm not trying to disturb your peace besides be myself. That's all I'm doing is being myself. It's not a crime to be yourself. And when you realize when you walk away and those that morning when you wake up and you're just so loving and you're just like full of life, when the right person walks into your life, they're going to value your time. They're going to allow you to show you that I can add to you. I'm not here to discourage you. I want you to be yourself. I want you to be the person that I met when I actually fell in love. That energy is different, operating out of healthy love, not that toxic behavior. Hold on one second. How the enemy said it was the norm to go against your neighbor, let alone the love of your life, only to realize that wasn't the love of your life. That was lust. That wasn't love. But for the right one to walk into your life when you least expect it, it wasn't trying to steer in the wrong direction. True love is kind. True love is real. True love is not manipulation. True love, wow, is respectful, loyal, and someone respecting you. Someone ain't got one foot in one door, one foot in the other door. They're not trying to verbally hurt you with words. They're not trying to discourage you. When someone truly walks into your life, they're here to uplift you, to protect your heart. They're here to bring you peace when it comes to balance, when it comes to common sense. Hold on one second. I can communicate with you. I know how to be myself without trying to portray myself to be somebody I'm not. You ever walked into someone's life and said, "Hey, I'm just trying to get myself together. I'm just trying to be the best self vision of me." And only for you to realize it became more motivation for the right one that actually acknowledged you because they saw the growth. They saw the changes because actions spoke louder than words. Certain folks can relate to. But when you got the right person by your side, they're not going to discourage you. They're going to show you why you're choosing yourself every single day too, because you have a safe place with them. It's bigger than the heart. Someone had open arms, regardless, y'all came from two different worlds, regardless of your upbringing. Someone didn't have to dismiss your pain. Someone actually heard you, but you overcame. You dealt with a loss of your family. Someone didn't have to kick you down when you was going through times and change. Understanding your mental health when it came to your emotions. Someone wasn't trying to make you emotionally unstable than what you was already going through. Someone truly showed, okay, I got so much going on. Yeah, I'm busy. But I know at the end of the day, I'm here to be at peace. Some people can't balance it. But when you have the right person in your life, it's not about babying you because when you got into the relationship, you knew what you signed up for. Two emotions, hold on one second, two individuals. I had to understand self control for myself when it came to my own love language, when it came to my boundaries. And I allowed that door to open to allow someone to come into my life. And I'm there for them. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. That energy is different. When you have to project pain, we all not the same. I'm not here to love respect. Always be yourself and never get discouraged because that relationship didn't work out. Because when you least expect it, the right one is going to walk into your life to show you why you came out your comfort zone for all the right reasons. Have a good day. I'm Naya Genuine Love Respect, and I am the original owner of Naya Genuine Love Respect content. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. You cannot be nobody else but you. And never allow someone to discourage you or dim your light. Regardless to what you overcame, and I say this respectfully. And certain individuals wasn't there for you, and all they did was project pain. It wasn't an even exchange. You're worthy of the right people walking into your life. They gave up on you, they overlooked you during your journey. But you mad and you're worthy. I'm not your Gene Love Respect. Have a safe year, week, weekend, let alone day. Don't give up on yourself. And be mindful and wise when hurting yourself with your own words. When healing trauma and pain, to understand what you're going through when it comes to change, you got to remove that mask. You do. Allowing yourself to feel, not overwhelmed, but patient with your time. Understand that, hold on one second. You are worthy of choosing you. You are. You are worthy of choosing you. And you are worthy of understanding that when you love yourself, you create a love language within every single day. Because why? You're showing up for you. And when the right people show up for you, respect will be a two-way street. My content is not for everyone. When you have self love for yourself, no, you don't think that you're better than anybody. No. And especially when you know how to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. I may not make sense to you because you're not for me, and that's okay. But I truly appreciate time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. You are worthy of the right people showing up for you. And you didn't have to play with spoken in a toxic way. You didn't have to energy harvest off anybody's energy. You didn't have to play with come to me spells. You didn't have to destiny swipe of folks. Because everybody's love languages ain't the same. And I say that respectfully. Type of pain that you endure, that you truly overcame. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. And having self love for yourself, never get discouraged because someone lacks self confidence. Someone doesn't know how to be their authentic self. So they'll rather discourage you because you know how to choose you. And they don't even know what you've been through. But you wasn't trying to paint a picture to project that energy on innocent people. Because why? You understood self control. Not only did you understand self control, you knew that certain folks couldn't relate to what you was going through. You knew that. It's not more so that you was trying to trauma bond. When certain individuals come into your life, they ask you, "Hey, what's going on? You good?" You start to express yourself only to realize, "Hold on 1 second, where did I go wrong?" Now all of a sudden, now you're the villain of someone's story. Now all of a sudden, you're a lazy person. You're a disgusting person. You're this. You're that. The blackmail was real, and you wasn't moving like that. Folks putting you in competition because of your elevation when it comes to your growth, self-awareness, not self-destruct another day. When it came to hold on 1 second, I choose me of what I overcame. When you truly fall from a hater, certain individuals will never understand your love language, how you actually just respected them. You didn't have to disrespect them. It didn't matter if you knew them or not. Always be your authentic self with no malicious intentions. Never stop being you. And especially when you don't have malicious intentions, and especially when you're not out here energy harvesting off innocent people's energy. You're not out here destiny swiping with folks. You're not out here playing with spoken in a toxic way, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And you're not one of those type of people who, oh, I'm running from my past. But you know how to take accountability for your actions. You ain't running from your past energy is different. You understood why certain doors in your life was closed for all the right reasons. You understood what was a blessing in disguise when you least expected, allow you to choose you, to give to yourself. I'm not aging you in love respect. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I should appreciate your time.
Peace and respect, your neighbor. Stop the vibes when your dreams come true. Never damn you like go. You check you out, neighbor, 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 neighbor. You matter, you're worthy.
Always be yourself. Don't ever beat yourself up because you feel like you expressed yourself to the wrong person. And I say that respectfully. Things happen in life. The wrong person showed you a blessing. That was you still choosing yourself. And it gave you the confidence to continue to move forward in life. Because when you least expect it, all the right people will pour into your cup. All the right people won't look at you like competition. All the right people will not hate on you. All the right people will actually respect you. All the right people will not play with spoken in a toxic way to make you feel like you're supposed to be emotionally unavailable. They're not doing that. They don't have time for it. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. They don't have time for it. They understood they had a past as well, and they was willing to heal, and they still being patient when they process the day, understanding what they overcame. How folks can truly overflow each other's cups when it comes to respect. And hold on 1 second, we didn't have to have hidden agendas. Elevation looks good on us. When it comes to confidence, we came out of our comfort zone. We could have been in that last chapter, a couple of chapters before, but hold on 1 second, we understood our testimony. We wasn't doing it for likes and views. We understood growth because actions spoke louder than words. We stand before ourselves today. When the right people walk into your life. I'm Nia G on love respect. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. My soul ain't for sale. And I am the original owner of Nia G on love respect content. I come up with my own creativity. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. That nobody helped me get the ideas when it came to my flow. Only God did. And I say that respectfully. I don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. So I don't care about your little third party conversations. But God's gonna make a way. Always. when I feel like it's no way. You could try to humiliate me. You could try to bash me, blackmail me, disrespect me out loud, do whatever it is. But what I'm going to protect is my name. And my creativity is beautiful. It's folks that's coming up to me that I don't even know. They said, hey, I ain't subscribed, but I follow you. Only if you knew. Like, wait. What you mean? Hold on, I ain't tied up in this conversation, but how you doing, neighbor? Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Folks will respect you for being your authentic self. You can't fake be somebody you're truly not. And I say that respectfully. And that's having confidence. Confidence is beautiful. Some folks don't have confidence, but I'm not going to sit here and disrespect somebody because they have a lack of confidence. I truly hope you find balance when it comes to not self destructing yourself another day, hurting yourself with your own words, neighbor, because you don't know what it took for me to stand before myself today as the woman I am, to have confidence. I overcame so much during my little journey. And I say that respectfully. To have the strength to overcome bullyism, to have the strength to overcome the lack of love, the blackmailing, the disrespect was real loud. The spell work, oh wow. I still stand before myself today as the woman I'm wanting to become. And I'm working on me every single day. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just choose me. And I'm not out here playing with Spoic in a toxic way. I'm not out here energy harvesting off innocent people's energy. I'm not out here trying to destiny swipe with folks at the end of the day. I just know how to respect my neighbor. And if I ever respected you or acknowledged you or even had a conversation with you and you, hey, or this lame ass, weak ass, da 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 da, listen, you wasn't for me and that was okay. But I'm very so much thankful that God allowed me to see such a thing. I was still able to still be myself. They say if you don't put yourself out there in a healthy way, right? You will never know who's truly not for you. And I never limit myself to that. And I won't because you show me who you are. I appreciate it. You have a good day and I wish you nothing but the best in your journey. I'm far from a hater. Far from a hater. I say respect to everybody. But loyalty, that's earned. That energy hit different. Loyalty, that's earned. I respect my neighbor all day long. All day long. But one thing I say right now, my past does not live in my reality today. And I don't run from my past. I do not deal with certain individuals when it comes to my past for certain many reasons. The love department, I can have a nice day, and I say that respectfully. The trauma bond and the gaslighting, the manipulation, the spell work, yeah, it was really real. I would never say I actually know me. No, for real, I would not tell people that. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do that tonight? You know, respect. I'm truly what I say I am. Regardless if they try to blackmail and paint me out to be the villain in their story. I never switched up. I was only moving accordingly. I wasn't wrong for speaking up for myself. I walk these streets the way I do for all the right reasons. They can gang stalk me all day long. But I understood at the end of the day, I never lived in fear. I overcame so many obstacles, I almost lost me. They would never understand that. Hold on one second. How does she still see her existence? The spell work was real. I can go on for days. When they try to second my conscience, when it came to my free will, I'm so thankful at the end of the day. I'm still being patient with me to know that I am worthy, just like you are, neighbor. Because everybody's walk of life ain't the same, but respect's a two-way street. And I say that respectfully. They sit there and say that you whack in your corner, you a lame, you a nobody. But hold on one second, I understood I ain't have to. I did not have to play with Spoic in a toxic way. I understood my dreams truly came true, allowing me to choose me. I overcame the fear that you try to project on me. I understood and relate to my love language, something that you couldn't see. Hold on one second. When it came to confidence, being my authentic self, the energy is different. The love that I thought I lost within, hold on one second, it was never there. I had to find me to understand healing. I'm not aging in love respect. Sometimes you got to keep it real with you, and that's okay. I wasn't listening to he say, she say, because I wasn't getting lost in someone's words when it came to their own pain, and they forgot to go within and endure. That we all not the same. It's not a competition when it comes to healing trauma and pain. And I say that respectfully. It's not. Always be yourself. Confidence is looking good on you today. Certain individuals had the gang up to go against you, to blackmail you. They was doing it for a dollar with a view. Your operation wasn't that thirsty, but it came in your digestive system because you went and did that to them when it comes to loyalty. But it's okay because growth is still looking good on you. Confidence, is looking amazing. They would never understand the verbs that's coming out your mouth when you actually meant what you said that day. I love me. It's a real that they can't get in tune with, how your heart beats. It's a soul that, hold on one second, can nobody truly understand and match the energy because you're your authentic self. So never stop being you because they didn't choose you. They rather overlook you. When the right people walk into your life, respect will be a two-way street. It ain't no competition. Far from haters. And I say that respectfully. They're not going to sit there and dig up your past. They're not. Like, when you come across real, genuine people that's truly for you, they're not sitting there digging up what you did 20 years ago. They're not sitting there digging up what you did 5 years ago. They're not doing all that. Like, who got the time of day for that? That's a little weird to me. No, for real. Hello. Like, make it make sense. Operating out of hate, that's not how you was moving. You was operating out of love, not lust. The energy is different. I just understand you was operating at, hold on one second, I truly got confidence. Because when the right people walk into your life, they respect your confidence. They respect that you said what you meant, what you said, that they actually spoke loud in words. I'm healing me. That judge said, I don't want to see your face back in the penitentiary. You understood that, hold on one second, I had to remove the folks that was around me. I understood where I was going. I understood where I was about to go. I understood that, hold on one second, I wasn't trying to lose me. Everybody's not supposed to sit at your table. They don't be part of your journey. They're not. And that's okay. But always be yourself. My content is not for everyone. And I say this respectfully. And I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form. If you feel like when I say respect to you, that's disrespect to you, then you're right. You're not for me. If you feel like I'm saying respect to you, as I'm acknowledging you as the woman or man that you are, that's my greeting to you because I do respect you. I ain't got no hidden agendas towards you. I respect your creativity. Continue to do what you do. I don't gotta like you or whatever the case may be. So you say. But everybody has to be part of your journey. I know how to respect my neighbor good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Certain folks supposed to get misunderstood because you knew how to respect them that day. I know what I just said. You ever respected somebody and you didn't have to know them or not, but then they sit there and say that you think you're better than somebody, but that was never the case? Or who does this effort think they are? Everybody not supposed to be part of your journey. They're not. But actions speak louder than words when it comes to maturity, growth. Certain individuals tie their shoe differently. They do. But they don't have ill intentions towards their neighbor. And they're not out here energy harvesting off your energy. They're not out here playing with spark in a toxic way. They're not out here violating your space when it comes to astral traveling towards you. They're not out here trying to destiny swipe with you because a lot of people don't operate out of that light. It's innocent people that operate out of light of respecting their neighbor. I don't have to know you, neighbor, but I wish you well. I do because there's still good people out here that ain't got to project that mindset of kicking their neighbor down to see them frown. They truly want them to elevate it. Hold on one second. Prices is going up. You might want to go a different direction when it comes to your finances. You might want to stack up on a couple of things. Then they want to paint you out to be the villain of someone's story. Oh yeah, you crazy, you slow, you stupid, you this, you that. That was never the case. Didn't matter if he was a celebrity or not. Wasn't wishing bad on you at the end of the day. I don't run from my past. I don't. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I'm going to forever say this: God is not for sale. Here's the train of thought for me. I gotta go. Peace and respect. Share respect your neighbor. Love yourself. To yourself. Never dim your light. When your dreams come true, you loved you. You allowed you to love you. You allowed you to choose you. The obstacles you overcame. They would never understand balance when it came to change, growth, confidence. You don't have to make sense to someone that doesn't relate to you. You make sense to the ones who are truly for you. It's two different conversations going on, but I gotta go. Always protect your energy and protect you and your family with no malicious intentions. My content ain't for everybody. Have a good day. I'm Naya Geo Love Respect. Thank you for your time.